Hello, my friends. It's Dr. Dawn here. I wanted to join you today with an opportunity to help us do some emotional freedom technique, otherwise known as tapping, for today's situation. We find ourselves, we've been 2 years almost into a time of collective fear where the world is uncertain. And it's been stressful for a lot of people in many ways. Some people have had loss. Some people have been unwell. And it's hard on your system. And at some degree or another, we're all faced with challenging opportunities, and that can be stressful on your system. So with the power of words and with frequency, and tapping certain acupuncture points, we know that we can change. We can change our neurology, change our brain, change our biochemistry. Indeed, shift how our DNA is being signaled to make us healthier and more resilient. So I think we're all could use this right now. So I'm going to invite you to join me with a tapping session, a short one. So if you haven't done tapping before, just follow along with me. What we're going to do is use 2 fingers and tap on the side of our hand, called the karate chop point, and then following around, tapping on our face, onto our collarbone, under our arm, about 4 to 6 inches under your axilla, at the side of your body, and on the top of your head. It's pretty easy. Just follow along. This does change your brain on functional CT scans. Know that you will indeed feel better if you tap out what you're feeling, and you change, and you will feel better, and you'll heal. And when we heal and when we change ourselves, we help the collective. And if we can all get out of this collective fear and stress and frustration, we can move on. Okay, so sit back, close your eyes, get yourself centered. Take a nice, big, deep healing breath. And following along with me, I invite you to start tapping on your karate chop point, which is on the side of your hand, and repeat after me. Even though, repeat in your head or out loud, even though I have no idea where this earth is headed, where I'm headed at the moment, I still deeply love, honor, and accept myself. And again, even though I have no idea where this earth is headed, where I'm headed, and this has really been stressful, I still completely love, accept, and honor myself. One more time, even though I have no idea what's going on in this world and what this means for me, I honor where I am. And now repeating on the inside of the eye, gently tapping, repeating after me. I feel very unsure of these times and the global chaos. Tapping on the side of the eye, this is so difficult. Tapping under your eye, I feel all the stress in my body and in my mind. Tapping under your nose, on your upper lip. I am so anxious some days, and some days I'm peaceful and fine. Tapping on your chin, the center of your chin, I swing back and forth all over the place. Tapping on your collarbone points. So much is unwritten about where we are going. Tapping under your arm, about how this is all going to turn out. Tapping on the top of your head. This is a new situation mankind has never faced before. Tapping on the inside of the eyebrow. I don't know how to handle these stressful times some days. I'm at a loss. I'm at my wit's end. on the side of your eye. Some days I feel I just can't go on anymore. I can't take any more of it. Tapping under your eye. And some days I feel I'm losing my mind. Tapping under your nose again. Am I on the right side of humanity? I'm starting to second guess myself. Tapping on my chin. Am I making the right decisions for myself and my family? Tapping on my collarbones. I am afraid for the welfare of my loved ones, my children, my parents, my friends, and my family. Under my arm, tapping. I am not sure about myself most days. And tapping on the top of the head. It's also very unsettling. Tapping on the inside of the eye. I don't know how much longer I can hang on. Tapping on the side of the eye. Maybe, just maybe, I can see this in a different way. Tapping under the eye. Perhaps I can realize that humanity is moving through steps. Tapping under the nose. What's going on here? Tapping on the chin. Maybe these are steps humanity needs to complete a transition, to complete a transition into an ascended awakening as a species. Tapping on the collarbone point. Maybe I can see this chaos as a step again, a step in showing us what really is happening. Tapping under the arm, showing us the truth so we know what needs to change. That this is all part of a grand process. Maybe this is a part of us tapping on the top of your head. Maybe this is a part of us knowing what needs to change so old structures can be dismantled. Tapping on the inside of the eye and showing us what things need to be transformed, what things need to be rebuilt. Tapping on the side of the eye, what new agreements we have to come to for human sovereignty and love. Tapping under the eye, maybe, just maybe, I can see myself and humanity as architects of the new earth. Tapping under your nose, on your upper lip, as a new space is cleared and the old is dissolved. Tapping on the chin, we can create a new world, an evolved way of existing on this beautiful planet. Tapping on your collarbone points, I welcome the new earth and the high vibrational enlightened human race. Tapping under the arm, we are on our way. We are on our way to new change. Tapping on top of your head, I know that all I need to do is to stay in my present moment. Tapping on the inside of the eye as I keep returning to my breath, as your breath anchors you in your moments. Tapping on the side of the eye, relaxing into calm and truth of my being. Tapping under your eye, talking to my spirit each day, tapping into the truth of who I am. Tapping under your nose, finding my center and bathing in my own divine essence and light every day. Tapping on your chin, calling in my spirit team of light each day and night. Tapping on your collarbone points, knowing that I am loved. Tapping under my arm, knowing that love does exist in this universe. Tapping on the top of the head, knowing that I am a spirit of pure love, choosing to have this human experience. Tapping on the inside of the eye, knowing that I am always lovingly guided. Tapping on the side of the eye, I am a limited human being with a body and with a limited consciousness of perspective. Tapping under your eye, but it's time to hand this all over to the presence of the divine love and light, all that troubles me. Tapping on your lip, under your nose. We have the ability to touch each other's hearts in beautiful and loving ways. Tapping on the chin. Despite the outside circumstances, I can choose calm. I can be centered and calm. Tapping on my collarbones, we are all connected in the web of life. I am remembering we are all one. Tapping under your arm, and in unity and love and compassion, this is our way to a beautiful new beginning for humanity. Tapping on the top of the head, where division, judgment, fear or intimidation, coercion or control are no longer tolerated. Tapping on the inside of the eye, I know who I am. Tapping on the outside of the eye, breathing in calm and peace. Tapping under the eye, knowing all is well. Tapping under your nose as I relax into my truth of my being. Tapping on my chin, I trust in the divine process. Tapping on your collarbone points, I choose to find joy in my journey. I am finding joy in my journey. Tapping under your arm, I am creating space and opportunity for a new way of being. Tapping on the very top of your head, I am well, and I trust humanity is evolving. Take a nice big deep breath. And how do you feel? I trust that you feel more calm and at ease now, and you've shifted your chemistry, no doubt. No doubt you signaled your cells in different ways, and you're starting to create new neural synapses, meaning you're creating a new way of thinking, my friend. So you can tap as often as you need, feel the need, and I wish you well, take care of yourself, and follow your truth. And just sit here a moment and feel how good you feel. And enjoy the rest of your day. Namaste.